Today, I'll be showing you how to play the Watch Dogs Live app on iOS and also reviewing it. When you start the app up, you get this little video.
Modern systems have advanced exponentially.
Alright, enough of that. You can actually hit the skip button on the bottom right. So this is the main menu. I'm already logged in, so if you are a new user, there'll be a different screen and you can sign up via email or Facebook and some other options. But basically, you would hit tap here to activate, and this option right here is rewards, as you can see. But basically you would bring it down to here and you would get that menu. But we'll talk about this menu later. The next menu we'll look at is My Profile. So as you can see, this is the profile menu. I am ranked 956 out of 62,188 Canadians. Yes, this app is exclusive to Canadians. Finally, some Canadians get some love. You could also see my earnings, what level I am, and the data I have. And I'll explain the earnings and data very shortly. Obviously you can see there's messages, and then if you swipe sideways, these are your owned locations. So I own all these locations right now, and I'll explain that to you also later. And if you go one more slide over, these are your hacking skills. So basically, you have 4 different skills. One's hack, the other is protection, the third is signal, and the last is counter hack. Each time you level up, you get to choose one of these skills to improve. Obviously you can see that I've been choosing hack more often, so I have a better opportunity to hack locations. And obviously there you can see hacker type, I'm a hacktivist, and if any of your friends are playing, you can see who is playing. So let's just go back to the menu. Alright, this icon up here is ATM. It was a challenge that Ubisoft started. Basically you had to like crack these few codes, and then at a certain day and a certain time, an ATM at a mall would actually spit out $3,000 cash to all the people that was around. So I thought that was pretty cool. Anyway, this is the main part, the hack option. So let's just connect. Alright guys, so this is what the menu looks like. If you can see the blue radius, that's my range of places I can hack. I can't go anywhere up here and hack them because I'm not in range. And you can see when I click on one of these locations, it says out of range. So basically you could keep scrolling through the map and you can zoom out and you can take a look, and there's all these different locations that you can hack. Obviously when you zoom in, you'll get to see more detail and what you can hack. Each location has a defense level. It starts at 1, and I've only seen up to level 5, but I believe there'll be more and more locations, and it'll go to level 6, 7, 8, 9, and so on. Anything that is in blue is hackable. Anything in red is also hackable, but it actually means that someone else owns that location. So we'll zoom in a little. You can see it says defended, and then you can also see in blue, it'll say owned. And that's obviously meaning that I own that location. Basically, if you want to hack a location that's in your radius, you would tap the location that's in your range. So as you can see, I can hack this church, but because I tried to hack it earlier and I wasn't successful, you actually have to wait 24 hours before you can hack that location again. I could also look at a location that someone else owns, and again, I tried to hack it earlier, but I wasn't successful. So basically the gist of the game is you try to hack literally everything in sight. You might be thinking, okay, so why am I driving around these locations or on the bus and hacking all these locations? Well, you get rewards. And just like I said in the beginning, I was going to talk about these rewards. So we'll head back to the main menu, go to rewards, and as you can see, there's weekly prizes and grand prizes. Let's start at weekly prizes. So this week, you could win one of 7 Watch Dogs Surprise Edition games. And then below, it says how to win this prize. Hackers who have accumulated the most money hacking level 3 locations. So let's put it this way. You're walking around or you're taking the bus, and I'm not going to mention driving because you shouldn't have your cell phone in your hands while driving. But you're walking around and you can try to find all these level 3 locations and try to hack all of them, and hopefully you'll be successful. And maybe you'll win one of these 7 Watch Dogs Surprise Edition games. Every week the prize changes, so you'll just have to keep checking the rewards section to see what the latest prize is. When we scroll down a little, it says grand prize. It says pre-order Watch Dogs at EB Games or be one of the top hackers in Watch Dogs Live, and you could win a Watch Dogs 2014 Zion TC and a trip to Toronto for the Watch Dogs launch party. That's pretty awesome. Second and third place prizes would be an invitation to the Watch Dogs launch party in Toronto, valued at $5,000. That's also not too shabby of a prize. And if you scroll down a little more, you'll see the rules, and it's your basic, straightforward stuff. What's kind of cool is you can actually take a look at what the prizes are going to be every week. And you actually get to see what you have to do in order to win those prizes. So you can kind of plan your weeks ahead. There's actually one pretty cool prize coming up, and I really shouldn't be telling you guys because I don't need the competition. But in about 2 weeks' time, they're actually offering 2 PS4s, and it's something to do with hacking level 5 locations. But you can actually take a look at that in the rules section. There's a little section down here called hack code. What this menu means is in order to get your hack code, you have to pre-order Watch Dogs at EB Games, and you'll receive $10,000 play money and 3,000 kilobytes for Watch Dogs Live for the app. So that's just a little cool incentive. You're gonna buy the game, so why not pre-order it at EB Games and get this hack code so you have a chance to win that Zion TC. So back to talking about the earnings and data. Basically, when you own a location, every hour you will make a certain amount of money. But when you own that location, your data will be used in order to defend that location. Now, when you're hacking a location and you are successful, you will earn money and you will also earn data. If you are not successful in hacking the location, you will still earn money and data, but not as much as you would if you successfully hacked the location. I actually thought this game was pretty easy to get in the top 1,000, but I actually slipped up a little here. So what happened was I hit up downtown, and obviously there's a ton of locations, and I actually at one point owned over 100 locations. As you can see right now, I own 59. So what happened? This is what happened. I stopped playing the game for a few days, and because I own all these locations, they use data. And when I'm not playing the game, I'm not getting any data. So what happened was I ran out of data, therefore I couldn't defend the location anymore, and I lost the location. So the neat part is, it's not just a game where you can walk around and just hack everything and own everything. There's actually some strategy behind it. So the higher the defense level, then the more money you'll get, but the more data you'll use up. So maybe you'll want to own a few level 1s, a few level 2s, 3s, 4s, and 5s instead of owning just 4s and 5s, because those are gonna be using up the most data. Alright guys, well that's basically it. That's how you get to play the Watch Dogs Live app on iOS. If there weren't any rewards, I most likely wouldn't play this game. But overall, it's a pretty cool game. It's pretty awesome that it's exclusive to Canada. I think it's a job well done on Ubisoft's part to promote Watch Dogs with an app while we wait for the release of the video game. Overall, there weren't any bugs or issues. Sometimes it does crash, but it is pretty rare. My buddy actually has this game on his Samsung Galaxy S2, and for those of you who don't know what that is, that runs on the Android platform. He says it crashes and it's not stable, so he's lost interest in the game. But for the iOS, like I said, there are a few crashes here and there, but nothing really to throw you off. If you have any questions, please comment below. If you would like to see any other app reviews, feel free to comment below. If you like this video, please like it. If you have any other questions about the app, comment below, I will reply. If you'd like to see more of my videos, please subscribe to my channel. I hope you all have a good day and happy hacking.